Hello. Hello, good day, good evening, good afternoon. Hold on. We're gonna open the game. We're not gonna do spoilers. Don't worry. If you're avoiding spoilers, I'm just gonna open it to go off the music. The title music is just so loud. It is very good though. I do want to I want to get the Lorelei OST. Anyway, I hope everyone's doing well today. Hello, let's see. There was a Deadly GG first, Battery GG almost first. Newborn Arrive. Is Newborn Arrive gonna be the opposite of Old Arrive? We're just gonna have like Baby Dwarf. I don't know what Baby Dwarf would look like. I don't know what you would do to make a dwarf just look baby. Would the leaf not be like fully formed yet? Would it be like a little like tiny leaf on the mushroom head?
Maybe toads?
I don't know. I think toads are just born fully formed.
I think it means you're in a diaper.
No.
Like Baby Mario.
No. Okay, but Baby Mario isn't full-grown Mario in a diaper. Like, they look different.
Yeah, but like, one of them's played...
Okay, just imagine for a brief moment, though, if Baby Mario was full-grown Mario just in a diaper.
Dad,
that
would be
just,
so fun.
just what if that's what we got for Baby Mario? Just mustache and all. It's just full-grown Mario just with a diaper. But the diaper is out. It was like on the outside of the overalls.
That's fucking weird. Or is it weirder if he's naked and just in a diaper?
Just like the outside that outfit from Odyssey with the nipples.
Mm-hmm.
But instead of like swim trunks or whatever it is, it's a diaper.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
So I think that would be
introducing modern Baby Mario. Modern Baby Mario is just full-grown Mario, but in a diaper. You're welcome. You're welcome for this idea. But yeah, what the heck? There was nobody streaming. When I got off work and was heading home, I usually, will put on a stream and listen to a stream on the way home, you know? If I'm lucky, we get Battery Noida, which is very comfy, and Battery very kindly starts narrating every aspect of playing. It's always very good. But there was nothing. No streams on my way home. And I was like, dang. Oh well. And then I go to stream. I hit live. And what happens after I hit live? Literally within seconds. Did we start? Hold on. I've been 8:50. Yeah! I have been live for... It'll be... Hold on. 3, 2... 1, 9 minutes exactly, and Colette is at 8 minutes and 37, 8, 9, 40. Yeah, literally, Colette went live within 30 seconds of me going live. Come on now, couldn't she start earlier so I could have listened to this on the way home? You know? Yes, I'm selfish. I know, it's okay. All people are selfish to an extent, you know? You just gotta accept that. That's part of existence. And then, yeah, Thief is now live with Wind Waker. I gotta catch up on Thief Waker. Anyway... I don't know if Lorgan's still here. Lorgan might have just said good luck and then instantly left. Lorgan, if you're here, hello. But yeah, I've done multi-streams on my phone a few times. Now, granted, currently, I am using, a more powerful phone than I used to. I currently have a Pixel 9. I had the same phone for 8 years, and then I finally upgraded phones, last year. So... I don't know, if I still had my old phone, I don't know if I could do multiple streams. Maybe I could, because I also usually set streams on my phone to pretty low quality, because, you don't need huge quality, right? On a phone? I don't think so. Uh, Still fucking drowning today. Battery, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're still drowning. Like, is there an end in sight? I don't know what happened most recently. Like, my battery work knowledge is that a while back, like a month or two ago, something broke in the system that you're responsible for, basically, and it's drawn like a lot of people's attention got drawn to it, and then trying to fix that was just like a landslide of new problems. So like, are we still basically in the fallout of that? Is that where we currently are in? I mean, I guess Battery City is your Discord. I was gonna say in Battery City, but like, it's not in Battery City. In Battery, uh, is there an adjacent Battery City? We need a different place. We need a different place to call this land that we're living in. Oh. The big CEO meeting thingamajig on Thursday. So not only am I fixing shit, my coworkers are like, "What's our timeline on this little thing for the front end?" Yeah. So wait, are you like, do you have to do like full stack work? Like, are you responsible for back end and front end of this stuff? Are there are there not people that are taking care of the front end part? Oh no. That's so I knew you were the head of engineering. I just wasn't sure, like, essentially sometimes being the head of something means, you're just telling people to do things. Like, I mean, not just telling, like, obviously I'm not trying to like simplify that in a way that sounds bad. But I mean, like the head of something can be, meaning more like a leadership role to other people. And other times it could mean more responsibility directly. It really depends. Like that is gonna be based on like the place and stuff. Um, gotcha. Not big. I figured it wasn't on account of like honestly most things that are seeking to do something like more charitable. Like from what I remember of your job and stuff, it's more. I guess charitable would be the thing. So usually smaller teams. That's frustrating though, if like you're trying to make things not fall apart in the back end, and then people are like, "But can this look a little better? Can this thing look nicer?" It would be, it would be very nice if there could be someone that like you could just tell, go do. You need to go make those things look nicer. Those people are gonna go tell you about whatever they think doesn't look nice, and I need you to go fix that. Wait, why is Colette's camera on? Is Colette's camera purposely not on? I missed whatever she said. Oh, maybe Colette's trying to fix that right now. Actually. Okay, I think Colette's trying to fix camera. People get it like they do. I just really want to know when other updates. Yeah. Yeah, it can be definitely difficult too when it's like you want to ask things because you want to know if something's still like in the works or if there's any information, but like you do know someone's like already overwhelmed with other things. Like, yeah. Do you drive a go-kart and get gold mushrooms? I'm not that toad. What would if Dwarf Tuber drove a go-kart? in a Mario Kart game, what would the special ability be? Because like everyone gets a special ability. Would we have a unique item? I kind of like the idea of having like a gust of wind that acts as a little speed boost. Like it shoots a gust of wind forward, and then if you go in the gust of wind, it's a speed boost. But the thing is, the gust of wind also just makes your momentum go in that direction. So like if somebody else goes in the gust of wind, like the gust of wind lingers for a bit, and if somebody else goes in the gust of wind, they get, like affected. Like if they don't go perfectly forward into it, then like they might get offset. Like they're, like Rivali's Gale. But Rivali's Gale I think goes upwards, right? Like I want forwards. Was Tulin's Gale forwards? I don't know. Maybe. If it was, then yes. I want forward gust. Because I think that would be interesting. I think that kind of effect would be interesting. Like, it would basically, like, the normal, like, toads are known for having the mushroom speed boost. And you're still getting a speed boost. But then, like, this one also, affects other people to an extent. Like, I don't know, in a lot of ways it could be worse, because people could use it to similarly get the speed boost. But basically, if you use it in a really weird setup, then you could use it to, like, send people, like basically block people from going, like, forward in spots very well. I don't know, I think it would have a lot of interesting potential. Like, it maybe wouldn't be a fan favorite, but it would be interesting. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with not being a fan favorite. Gigasaws would be good. It would be funny, because seemingly you'd be like, why does the character just have saw blades come out? What the hell? Yeah. And the saw blades, of course, do chase yourself. Like, what if we had a variant of the blue shell, where the blue shell, like, had a yo-yo effect? If it didn't hit someone fast enough, it came back at you. So I guess we want, like, a purple shell, right? Something that, like, tried to go and get someone, but if it fails, it tries to come back to you. Anyway, I think we're gonna start up soon. I don't remember. Creeper, hey. Thank you for inviting me to hydrate. Thank you for distraction. Today we are hydrating with... I don't know if you've been here. I know you've only been here a few times, Creeper King. So you may not have been here for any of my talks about this fantastic, terrifying thing that I drink, which is creamy water. There's these brands that make creamy water. It's just regular water. It's carbonated water, but they've done something to make you feel like they're creamy, like when you drink them. They, for some reason, give you this idea of creaminess, and it's real weird, but I love them. Anyway, on that note, I have key lime pie water. I'm having some key lime pie water right now. I mean, so far, I think we've got 2 people to try these waters because of me talking about them, and I think both people have said they like them. I definitely know Queen, but maybe I'm just thinking of Queen twice. Maybe there's not a second person. They're so good. But anyway, Creeper, I hope you're doing well today. I hope the I hope the Hydra's been going well. So the updates have been looking good. I know I don't post very much, but I have been lurking. I might be joining an Archie that's starting up the next week. And so you're working on Deathlink ability. Wait a second, hold on, wait. Like, are you the dev of the Deathlink one that specifically I was contemplating running this if this is the same thing. Is this the one that specifically gets checks from people deathlinking, and then things that it like sends out are deathlinks, like it triggers the deathlink effect? Because literally, I've been It's now a shop. Oh, interesting. Um, yeah, I've been, wait, did Eddie go live too? What? Wait a second, I thought today wasn't an Eddie day. Oh, it's a makeup stream, I see. Well, um, that's fantastic. Reaper, I literally am planning on running Deathlink Apelago. Possibly in the next Archie I do, which again might be one starting up at the in like a week. I had no idea you were the same dev. That's so good. What's really funny to me about that? Yeah, Deadly it's post game because Eddie did get like I think main credits, and so now Eddie's in the like post credits or whatever. I don't know specifics, but it's funny because what happened though with is that in the last big multi-world I was playing, we were talking about, me and some other people were like, dang, it'd be really fun if Deathlinks could be checks and stuff, and we're talking about this. And then somebody mentioned, they were like, there's Deathlink Apelago, and it does what you're describing. And I was like, no way. No way. And so it's been like, I have a tab open somewhere to it. Because I've been so excited. For some context in this, I play Doom, and I play Doom with Deathlink. So like Doom 1, Doom 2. Most recently I played Final Doom Plutonium Experiment because there's the Jeezy Doom. And Doom has so many deaths because it's so easy to just die in the Doom games, especially like early on. If you want to get checks in some of the more difficult levels but you don't have all your weapons yet, like you can get one shot by tons of stuff. So, yeah, I'm very excited for Deathlink Apelago. God, I was literally gonna go because I hadn't actually even opened the channel for it yet. I have it as a note to go find it before I do my next multi. But like, there was a thing I was going to suggest about it, and now I don't remember. Oh, you know what? I remember what I was going to ask about it. I was going to ask, because I would think ideally you'd want it to be running constantly so that, like, so that things happen. I mean, if it could be responsible for sending out a check. Because one of the things that I wanted from it was that, to my understanding, it does this. But I wanted so that if somebody finds a Deathlink, like, if a person finds one of the Deathlinks, then anybody that's opted into Deathlink instantly dies, as though a death happened, right? Which I assumed it would do if it received that while it was running. So, I know you said Deathlinks can't be counted offline. This is where I get into what the question was. I run a server with an Ubuntu server that I host like a lot of random things on, like is that the command? No, Lorelei and the laser. Is that the command? Yeah. So like I host a server that has a bunch of things on it. So what I was going to ask is can I like run the game? Can I run it from there? Because, like, if I could just put it on my server and turn it on, that would like, solve all the issues, right? Make a Linux, but yeah, I would love... Like, in theory, I could probably make a non-Linux build work. I mean, like I run services that are technically, like, EXEs. So, like, I already do run stuff that technically doesn't necessarily have a Linux build, but... Linux build would be ideal. That would be so good. Oh, man. Yeah, this was basically one of the things I was going to look into. That's why I have a note about it, because before I joined my next multi, I was going to see if I could set this up. Because I just thought it would be so fun. Just so good to be like, alright, if you've opted into Deathlink, like, To me, Deathlink is an agreement, and you agree that you could die at any time, and any time could include somebody finding a death. Like, finding a death is just so funny to me. As long as there's an internet connection, the connection doesn't drop. Yeah, that wouldn't be an issue. Excellent. That's so cool that you happen to work on both things, though. I love meta, like some of the more meta Archie things. One of the things that like I've been looking at, there's what is it? Keep? Something Keep? I don't remember what it's called off the top of my head. But there's one that kind of popped up a couple months ago that's like a world that locks other games in the world. And I like that idea a lot. The only thing I don't like about it is that currently that one is like tied to like bingo goals. Which is cool, but what I really want is I just want like I want to be able to run a multi at some point where there's a requirement that everybody must bring 3 games in, and when you start, you'll only be able to start one of the games, and then people will find access to the other games. Like, so if you get so many people, let's just say you get like 10 people or something. Each person brings 3 games, so there's 30 worlds. But out of those, each person only starts, like, Sphere Zero literally only has the 10 games in it. I don't know. I think that idea is really good. And from what I heard, somebody tried to make something like that once, but I heard it wasn't really stable and didn't work well, and I don't even know if it still works. Is Keymasters Keep the one that I was talking about that had the bingo goals? Because again, it's like it was so close to what I wanted. The only difference is that it locks things behind bingo goals instead of being like a literal item. And that thing I don't particularly like as much. I want literal items. I want somebody to find like I don't know. Yeah, so I think the challenges are kind of a requirement. Like again, if it is the one that I'm thinking of, that was the thing I didn't like about it. I think the different games and challenges, I think the challenges is like a very key component of it. Yeah. I don't know. At some point, I also want to just like host some more interesting Archie like multi-worlds. I've seen people do scavenger hunt ones where they like use a world that's like a fake world, and then the world has like scavenger hunt items that get shuffled all around the multi, and then the goal isn't that everyone gets gold, but the goal is that all the scavenger hunt items are found. And I think that's pretty good. Deathlink Apelago started out as a death counter and had a dummy AP world. Then I learned how to make an AP world. Over the course of 2 days, this death counter existed. Then it was just turned into 1 death equal to check. That's amazing. That's so good. Alright. Alright, we're gonna actually jump into the Lorelei's. It's gonna happen. Good luck with your games. Oh, okay, we'll wait with the Lorelei's 1 second. Colette just spun the wheel. One moment. Yes, for those that don't know, Colette has had an ongoing variety game wheel that was populated with games a year ago almost. It was last July, I believe. And she's been slowly playing games off the wheel. She's got to play every, well, Every entry needs to be removed from the wheel, ultimately. They get voted on. So, but yeah, she had to take a break from it for a bit. In part because she wanted to play some other stuff, but then she had like a little hand injury. But is back to doing some wheel spins. I've been thinking off and on about doing a wheel stream. I think it would be fun to do a wheel stream of some kind, but I think it's something that I've thought about doing for like the retro like games, like because I'm not sure for like retro game day. I'm like, I'm not sure which games I'd want to necessarily play, but I like the idea of putting just all of the things I'm interested in playing on a wheel, and then like having like a point redeem or something to get more entries of something that already exists on the wheel. I'm very torn about the idea of letting other people like put things on the wheel that aren't already there if I do it, because I'm just not sure how much I'd want to play like if someone has a really old game that they want to see played, I might be miserable playing that game, and I'm just not sure if I'd want to do that, you know? 'Cause I feel like I'm pretty picky with games. Colette has almost landed on Noida every single spin. Oh, I think it's time to start a hype train in Colette's thing. Hold on, one moment. Alright. There is currently now a hype train going on in Colette's stream. If you are looking for any of those new hype emotes, go throw 100 bits in Colette's stream right now. There's some very good ones, including like with that new cat one that's like really, it's like a low level one, honestly. I don't remember what level it's from, but it's not like a high level, so you have a pretty good chance of getting it. Okay. Alright. Yeah. That cat's so good. Okay. I think what I might need to do is continue looking over my notes? Question mark. Here, let's go over here. So last time in Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. We did a lot of stuff, but I still need to figure this out. This is like my current problem. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be looking through all of the text we've read and seeing if we can find something to help with this. What I'm going to be looking for right now, we need to somehow convert like Greek Greek letters into 3-digit things. So, yeah. Hmm. No, hello, Seabird. There, we'll go. We'll go just to the menu for right this moment. Hello. Welcome on in, Seabird and Raiders. How is the Warhammer? For those coming in that do not know me, I am Dwarfwoot, aka Dwarf, aka Ryan. You can refer to me however you wish. We got over here a Bertimus. Little sleepy Bert. Look at that sleepy Bert. I am in like end game of Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. I say end game, I mean I don't know. According to the game, I'm 91% through it, I believe. So I trust that that's accurate. But yeah, we'll see. We're trying to figure out the rest of it. But we're not, I guess, kind of stuck. We're a little stuck, but we're gonna get there. It's gonna be okay. You've never heard of this game? Oh my goodness. I don't know your thoughts on like big terms for this genre. I think would be like knowledge vania or discovery games or aha moment games. Games that usually like have a lot of puzzle solving in them and a lot of times want you to like put together various pieces of information to figure out stuff. This would be in that genre. But I love games like that. So this has been very good. I think Lorelei and the Laser Eyes is a very good game. I would highly recommend it to anyone that likes puzzle games. There are definitely things that I have issues with it. Like, there's stuff that I think are like design issues, but they're not major design issues. It's kind of mostly just like, this is an annoyance compared to like the thing I've seen people say is you get more annoyed by things when everything else is so good. So like little annoyances feel like much bigger annoyances because like if a lot of things were a problem in the game, then I wouldn't really care, right? But most things are not a problem in the game. So the few things that have been, they stand out a lot. Anyway, Seabird, I hope that the Warhammer went well. If you were ending stream because you gotta go do things, don't feel obligated to like stick around or anything. I am a very big raid and runner. I usually end stream because like I need to go like either make dinner or I need to go, like get ready for bed or something. So, I get that. Not my style, but I do appreciate that. Reminds me of old minute. Yeah, yeah. I am a big fan of like murder mystery stuff, and um, while I did not like Myst, like old school mystery games, I liked a lot of things like Myst. Myst itself, I didn't really enjoy. All right, Rosley, hello. I hope you're doing well. Okay, for anybody, for anybody that is avoiding Lorelei spoilers, I'm gonna go back to reading all of my like in-game notes basically because I'm searching for some more information on something. So it's not super exciting, to be perfectly honest. What I'm doing is basically rereading a bunch of document things in the game, because I'm trying to find something that mentions something. I hate that I age myself. That's okay. Hmm. Wait. 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 Hold on. This actually might be... Wait a moment. Okay, we might have... where... Hold on, I think I noted this in my notes. Wait a second. Wait a moment here. Okay, you. Back to you. Alright, let me go over to my notes. To my notes, not the in-game notes. Okay. We... Oh, actually, no, hold on. I think I took... Hold on. Wait a moment. I think... It's here. Where did this get saved? Uh-oh. Where... I know we had to note this down. Did it get saved? Okay, hold on. Maybe it's saved in here. So, what I'm looking for is, there's notes from... Oh, software errors. That's what it is. There we go. Okay, okay. So let's go... Alright, let's go back to... not Game Master Notes. What was it in? Documents. Okay. Let's put software letters. Okay. So we have gamma. Delta, theta. Okay, this is the forest. Report 1, forest. Okay. So I think this is just 1, 2, 3. I think this will be in order. Yeah, so 1 will be AO2. Alright, here we go. 6F2. And then 19E. Alright, and now let's go back. We need bug report 2, which is hallway. Okay, and then we have pi, and then G, and then omega. Alright, so it is Stanley Parable, Tetris, Slime Rancher, Lost Viking, Dream Daddy. Alright. Oh. I guess we can go, we can note these ones too. So this is library. Library. Psi. We got phi. We got sigma. Alright, and now let's go back to software errors. E2. Alright, now D to B. DC3. C. Alright, let's go. Alright. That should be pretty good. So then we need I guess I wish I could like put the symbols here. Are there ASCII? You know what? There's probably like Unicode symbols I can add in here, right? Hold on, let me go check. Of course there are. Perfect. Alright. Gamma. Delta. Beta. Hi. G.
Yeah.
Right, we're almost done. There we go. Beautiful. Look at these notes. They're so good. Alright. I would like to also go put these in my other notes. Yeah, looks good. Yeah. Alright. So, this should let us... I think this is it. I think this was our progression. The missing progression. God, which once again feels like could have been had. Like, I kind of feel like a ton of this game... Like, this game feels like it can be played in almost any order you want. Because we could have, like, known that... We could have figured that out forever ago. Right? I'm pretty sure we had access to all that information a long time ago. Alright. So first we have gamma, which is a 0, 2. And then we have G, which is 81A. And then we have psi, which is D to B. All right, time to see if we're right. Oh, yeah. A gravestone. Oh. What? What? Oh, you just want the parts of the map? Okay. Yeah. And then northwest is the... Yeah. And then northeast is the spiral one. Yeah, it should be you. Yep. And then the west one. Oh, the west one. Guess it must be you. Whoop. You. The corners are the easiest, because the corners literally have corners, so. South. You. 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 Oh. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. So now. Oh. You have gone deep below. The truth will begin to surface from here. Have you met with the Minotaur in the hallways of wisdom? His stone brother resides ahead. He holds a message for his brother. Bring him right and left from the remains of those we've lost. Oh, that's gonna be the eyes. We have the eyes. Only then will his message manifest itself. Well, don't you worry. I've got eyeballs. I've got some eyeballs. Is that a chest down there? Do you see that big chest looking thing? I want that. Alright, let's go exploring these areas. Oh, there's another chest thing there. What's this? What's this? Oh! Ew. I see. Oh, no, but I want the chest. Okay, let's look around first. Oh. See? Okay. Alright. Alright. So now I can walk back through here without messing with stuff. I see. I see. Okay.
Did you bring me mouse?
This means we can do this. And I can still... No. Alright. Okay, so this is where we could come down before. What's this? Mural. 9 fragments unite in the third eye. And then that's Latin phrase. As Anadron. Okay, let's just real quick. Where's our notable Latin phrases book? Wasn't it ass? I don't know. Was it S? What? Are you not in my notable Latin phrases? Well, that's stupid. What was the phrase? Or is that as enhedron? Like a hedron is like a shape, right? Hmm. Oh, we got $1. We got $1. Yeah, we got $1. Uh-huh. Okay, I assume we do that. Yeah, there we go. Wait, that's another... Interesting. I didn't find another way down. So that means there's another way down from the top that I didn't know about. I see. Oh! So was it how many statues were next to the Minotaur? 2. 2 other statues. Only a small portion of the inscription is legible. Truth of the Minotaur, deeper below. Eyes of the dead, red tears. Here's the thing. I can give you your things, but I want to explore all this. Like, if I give this to you, is that gonna, like, mess me up?
What was that last guy for? How many statues?
Yeah, how many statues were there? That's why I was saying that. Man of the maze, guardian of the past scripts. Oh, where is this? Oh, this is like the beginning. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, we can go talk to that one person and get that. Well, we might as well do this because we're here. I'm just worried this will mess something up. But yeah, you want the left eye. But okay, fine. Yeah, I know. Oh, nice. A blood fountain. I love us a good blood fountain, you know? Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Oh.
Oh.
Alright, well.
Is that a screenshot there?
Yep. So let's, do it like this, maybe? Nope. Alright, we got this nice screenshot of this room. Let's go put that in my notes. Gotta go put that in the notes, you know. We got that. I should probably get a slightly better one of this, too. The question is going to be, where do we put this in? Like... I don't know. I don't feel like... I don't know if there's been anything that's been necessarily, like, made sense for this. Alright. What really bothers me about this one... Okay, hold on. I want to go check something since we're here, and that doesn't look like it'd be far away. It looks like there should be another place to just go down. Like, nearby here. So wait, we went down and then left, right? Like, is there a way to go down? Oh, there is. Boom. Nice. Alright, boom. We got dollar. I don't remember where I want to go, so hold on. Nice. Dollar, 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 dollar. Okay, let's... I don't remember anything connecting there, so let's go back over there real quick. Hold on. So what connects to here? Worf, run! Why am I running? Also, hello, Canis. How you doing today? Here. I will, without even the redeem, we'll have a sip. We're drinking some key lime pie water right now. Mm. It is delightful. We hydrate in your presence. Hmm. Hmm. Never mind. What am I never minding now? Oh no. Oh, that's where this connects to. Okay, I see. I see. All right, we got $1. We find it all those dollars. We find it all those dollars. Um, so honestly, right now, I don't really feel like there's anything else to do here. I don't know what we do with those numbers, but like it doesn't seem like there's an input for them right now. So we know them. That seems fine. And there doesn't seem to be any chests we don't have here. So so the girl said, hold on, the girl said that we need to take a message, right? This message needs to go somewhere else. Oh! You know what? I bet you I know where it is. I bet you this message goes to the other room. The other maze. Alright. Everything is saying play. Did I not update game? What? I definitely did update game. Does it not? What is my game title? What's my stream title right now? One moment. When I started stream, hold on, let me scroll up. Yeah, no, my stream title's right. Cadis, do you need to refresh? You might need to refresh. Yeah, Cadis, I think you might have had a tab open. It says different. Yeah. So Twitch won't update it. Like if you leave tabs open, it won't. Aw.
Canis smile, canis smile, canis smile, canis smile, canis smile, canis smile.
That's some good smiles. I was gonna say Twitch won't automatically update the text and stuff. You have to do a refresh. But that's you didn't even have a tab open. Oh, that's interesting. That's weird. That's odd. Anyway, thank you for 2 months. 2 whole months. Yeah, no, that's understandable. I leave a lot of tabs open, um like when everyone's doing Archie, and so like the same handful of people are streaming every night because of Archie. Like I'll have a window open that just has the tabs for everybody, And then when I get home from work, I just, like, reopen that window. So I kind of just assumed there was just already a tab from like, yesterday or something. Only have 2 open. I don't understand. Only 2 tabs? If you had to guess, if you had to take a range kind of guess of how many tabs I have open, what would you guess? I have so many tabs open. So many tabs. We're just tabular. Am I going the right way? I think this is the right way. Nope. I got turned around. You don't count as a viewer if you have more than 2 streams open? Well, that's just silly. I actively... Surely there's gotta be more than that. I don't know, I actively watch more than 2 streams at a time. Not too uncommonly. Oh no, are we getting farther away? 15. Currently... Let's see. I currently have 1,543 tabs. So like a little bit more. A tiny bit more. But that number does start with 15. So that was pretty close. It was a pretty close guess. Like, the 1 and the 5 were on point. Oh, you just hadn't finished. You know what? I'm sorry. That's my bad. That's my bad. On that note, did you know that Firefox recently reintroduced tab groups? And by recently, I mean like a week ago. Like, a lot of people years ago switched to Firefox specifically because of tab groups. And then Firefox kind of slowly phased tab groups back out of it, despite that being like a thing that, you know, there's a bunch of people that loved. And it hasn't had tab groups like built into it in a long time, and you couldn't even really use a plugin to do them very well because like current modern day Firefox had actually kind of like killed some of the functionality that was needed for tab groups. But the recent Firefox update reintroduces a new way of doing tab groups. That's pretty nice. It's got a flaw. There is like a very notable flaw with it. And that as of right now, you can't like move a tab group. Like you can tell a bunch of tabs to become a group, but then that group is just stuck in like wherever it was in your tab list. You can't move it anywhere currently, which is not ideal, but that's okay. It's not like a major issue. Okay, we need... Wait. Here. I think this is where I need to go. Hopefully. Yes. Okay. Here we go. Play safe and never pass. Gamble to pass or perish. How many statues stand behind the Minotaur below the Red Maze? Truth above all. Risk my life, brother. Correct. Give me your hat. Give me your hat. Give me your hat. Alright.
Minotaur.
I do, yeah. First, we're gonna go do a savey. Just do a little savey poo. Just, oh, who's a cute little save? Aww. You're a little save. Ooh, it's a good save. No, stop. Jump. Go in the mirror. Ah. Alright. Now, if the, yeah, that's what I thought. It's a Minotaur. You have done well to come this far. Now you face me. I'm the Minotaur. But only the Nosens Molier knows the answer to our final question. From top to bottom, what did my underground brother say? Truth above all, risk my life, brother. Alright, so one moment here. I know what you said, because I have you open in the screenshot still. Let me move that screenshot over here so I can see it. Alright. You said... Six? Why don't I see 6? Excuse me? Hold on. I literally don't see the 6.
So that's in code?
What? The first one is like a 6. You said from top. I don't understand. I don't... Excuse me? Hold on. Where's the 6? There's numbers in this. You can't not have numbers. What? Wait. Hold on. One moment. 6F2. Delta. Ah, you sly dog. You sly dog. Okay, I see. Okay. So, we're looking for a delta. I guess we can just input each one and look for the next one. Delta. And then, we need 85C, which is a sigma. And then we need a 19E, which is a theta. I like their font. I wonder if there's if someone's like ripped the font and posted it somewhere. I like the Lorelei font a lot. And then we have a 3E2, which is Omega. Omega. You are the something. Oh, ooh. Oh. The perseverance in your heart has proven great. You have reached the center once more. Beyond the mirror ahead exists another reality. Broken from whence you came, unbroken by the powers of truth. The red gallery is beyond and below. It houses the 3 symbols of truth you seek. But know that the passing of time rearranges all. Construct their original arrangement in your mind's eye. Paint the 3 symbols of truth in your memory. Return through the looking glass once you believe yourself done. Oh boy. Oh. Hi. Hi, me. Oh. I see. Oh. Oh, the 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 blackout has been removed. The censoring has been removed. Name Lorelei Weiss. Date of admission. This would be December 13th, 2014. You can spend your time going through letters, documents, whatever else you find, but nothing can change your memory. Wait. Does that mean I can't leave this room? Hold on. Oh, we can leave this room. Oh, interesting. But I can't go in all rooms. Certain rooms just take me back here. So, like... So if I go, like, here... So yeah, this is still blocked out. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. So I wonder, there's that one room I still haven't been able to go into, and I still don't... Wait. Did we just go back? Wait, okay. Nothing can be saved right now. You're too deep. Amazing. Oh, the wheelchair is not a wheelchair right now. Oh. We go in there? Nope. Okay. Whoa. Oh. Okay, what does this mean? Okay. So this is the tile that we entered on. What is this? Okay, if I leave here, are you still the same? No, you're 4 again. So, I don't know where we need to input whatever this is, but my problem is I don't know how I should be recording this. We have three versions of it, and each version, like, these tiles don't line up to the screens, but there's clearly, like, 2 different tiles. Like this is the bottom left. So, Oh, there's a sign. Lorelei Weiss, the third symbol, red paint. It is time to end this constant rearrangement of history. This is your last chance to make truth, to make peace with the truth before you go. Concern. Oh, the first symbol. You can keep trying to conceal this in all possible manners. Make up stories or tell it like it never was. But the truth is right before your eyes if you want to see it. Okay, the first symbol. So this is the first symbol.
A 4.
Yeah, 4 looking thing. I guess we'll go ahead and screenshot this. Okay, this is the first symbol. Put it over here. All right. Now I want the second symbol now. The second symbol. You keep mixing things up. Stop playing games. Alright, so the third symbol. Oh, that screenshot's kind of bad. Alright. I don't know what we do with this information, but we certainly have this information. Okay. Hmm. I guess we'll also take a picture of this, just because, like, I don't know, maybe this will be relevant. Well. Hmm. Alright, Quiz Club. We're missing $1. Uh, Red Maze, we're also missing $1. That's okay. Quiz Club, we're also missing 3 questions somewhere. No, so there must have been part of the maze I somehow didn't go to. Interesting. I'll eventually want to do that, but I don't know if I want to do it this minute. Hmm. Oh. You know what? The missing part of the quiz club is probably where my missing key is. Actually. Uh, like we're still missing this room. Okay, so I guess maybe we do go back into quiz club. 'Cause we need the missing key. Which I just thought, like... I thought it was going to be behind that area, but it's clearly not behind that area, which means it's somewhere I haven't gone in the quiz club yet. It's a little annoying, because I would like to be able to just go back here instantly, but whatever. Time to wander around a giant maze to go figure out where I haven't been in the giant maze. Like, I kind of wish I could just go back to the very beginning of it. Hmm. Where are we? Okay. Okay, I think it's hugging these walls that should take me to where I haven't been. Eh. We're back near the beginning. So I think wherever I haven't been is somewhere this way. Aha! Play safe and never pass. Gamble to pass or perish! What is the price of 4 centiliters? Oh god, right.
It's this guy!
I forgot about this one. Manager told me to go to bed. That's a good manager. I like to imagine that you said that and it turns out it was Whimsy. Whimsy told you to go to bed. And it's like, while in work mode, Whimsy's the manager. I know that's not what you actually meant, but I think that, like, that idea is very funny to me. Like, basically, if you're, like, slaving away at work, basically, Whimsy just shows up with, like, a manager hat. Like, just a hat that says manager. And just says, okay, work battery. It's time to be not work battery. It's the actual manager. Should probably say the same, yeah. I've mentioned this before. It's like I would be very hesitant to take like a salaried job in my life because I know myself and like if I took a salaried job I would work a lot more than I do. And I've actually said, like, as much as I love the idea of having, like, a job where I could work from home, I would also worry about, like, I think I would need to have a dedicated space that's, like, my workspace. That's not my, like, desk that, like, I'm at right now. Because if I did work from my desk, I would constantly just do work, I think. Like, I don't think I would, I think it would be hard for me to not be working. What is the price of 4 centiliters? God, I hate this question. Alright, let's see if we can figure this out this time. Allow me my contemplation, brother. So the thing is, I'm only familiar with one thing that could possibly, like, tell me about this. Magazines. The restaurant menu. So, of Glen Single Malt. Maybe like this, right? Glen... Single Malt. Okay. Oh, it's 3 per centiliter. So 4 would just be 4 times 3, which is 12? Question mark? I'm gonna say 12. I think the answer is 12. Okay. We literally could have solved that forever ago, if that's correct. Truth above all! Hopefully we don't just die from this. Correct. Excellent. Yeah. Truth above all. Risk my life, brother! Money. Put your arm in the hole. There's an object in the hole. You were rewarded this time. But next time you lose your arm. Alright. Brother Sextus. Play safe and never pass. Gamble to pass or perish! When was the Ogdenwaldberg Forest given status as a national park? Allow me my contemplation, brother. I think that was in the forest map. Given status in 1958. Thank you. Truth above all. 1958. Correct. Alright. Oh. If you are more than I ever was, then this key must not be mine. Obtained room 1960 key. Right. Hey, you? Play safe and never pass. Gamble to pass or perish. How many types of beer does Hotel Let's Ja serve? Alright, let's just go back to the cocktails. How many types of beer? Beer. Let's see here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 entries. So it should be 6. Unless pills is counted twice for some reason. So we're gonna say 6 and hopefully not die. 6? Well, we know that we didn't get it wrong because we just got a Chivo. Correct. I'm very torn on that. I feel like you should always tie achievements to, like, happening to something, whatever happens after the fact, right? So many games I've been spoiled on something because of it getting a Chivo. Like, before the actual thing happened. I don't know. Alright. We got our answers on lock. We got our answers on lock. Alright. Let's double check our stats. Quiz Club. All quiz clubs entered. Quiz Club dollars. All quiz club dollars collected. Very good. Now we have a room to go in for the first time in quite some time. Let's go up here. I think we need to go up again. Yeah, I think it's this way. No. Nope, I was wrong. Yep. It's locked. Door unlock. Alright. Let's go read the sign. Lorelei Watts, 1960. Mixed media. In 1960, the artist invites us to look at things differently. Armed with new perspectives, the abstract becomes concrete, and meaning appears where previously there was none. Oh, yeah, it's a 0. So these all just... Yeah. I assume these are all just going to be look at them head on. Okay. Yeah. This one is honestly kind of the most boring of these so far. Like, dang, it's kind of a shame this is the last one we got to, because this is, like, the simplest one, and it's both the simplest and kind of, like, the least interesting. Like, I don't know. I guess it would be more interesting if, like, it was cubes that you had to look at 2 different ways, right? Like, if we looked at it from one way, we got one number, and then another way for another number or something, like... But this, it doesn't even feel like it matters what the shapes were, because it's just... I don't know. I don't know. It's okay. So I guess for writing this down, we just need 2 columns. We can make this as a note here. Minor notes. Room, this is 1960, I think. So we just need like 2 columns. So we'll go, this is 0. We'll just put a bunch of spaces there. There we go. Alright. I guess we can look at the side behind me too. So 0 and 6 are side by side. Gosh, I can't like stay in the right spot. Where's the right spot for you? I feel like I can't get into the correct spot. You're like slightly off. Alright. 0 and 6. And then 4 and 7. And then 8 and 5. Okay. And then that 2 and 1. And then 3. And 9. There we go. I don't remember where that goes. Oh, right. Alright, so first is gonna be... Oh. I think I have these backwards. Hold on. Yeah, because, hold on. So that needs to be at the top. No, the bottom. And then this would be next. And then this. And then this. There we go. Okay. All right. Anyway. So 1 and then 9. So 1, 9, and then 6, 0. All right. Her advertising sketches for KLB Electronics would lead to perhaps her greatest artistic triumph. KLB was at the height of its game and believed then to be the future of computer manufacturers. In a frenzied creative fervor, Jose Joe Herzmuller decided that instead of a dry technical demonstration, they should demonstrate the OCU3 in an art exhibition, the 1960 Electronic Arts Symposium. She was one of 5 artists handpicked for the exhibition, and her contribution, Somnium, marked the start of her technological phase. Interestingly, I feel like we should be able to give both of these names to the person, but let's move this over here. The correct answer is probably Somnium. But I like the idea of giving the name Joe. Well, we've solved them all. Book page, book page. Book page, book page. Book page, book page, book page, book page, book page. Okay, I just want to see what happens if I say Joe. No. Okay, fine. We'll say the actual one. Somnium. Yeah. 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 Go and open the third eye, young woman. The truth is near. Thank you for helping me see, young woman. Thank you, young woman. Should be very close. Alright. Well. Hmm. 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 We don't have, like, a missing... Like, there's one more message from the past missing, but I don't know... Look at that. What was the thing the person wanted? The one person... Hold on, is it in my notes? Let me check if it's in my notes. It doesn't look like it. One of these has a person that's, like, wants me to check things. It's like the 3 signs or whatever. Okay, let's... Save. Okay, now let's load disk. 5. I feel like it's 5. Yeah. Here we are in the middle of nowhere. Finally, we meet. Forgive my primitive appearance, but I felt the need the final message should be delivered in person. I take it you have received messages from my brothers. We must hastily proceed to the message before you run out of memory. To verify that you are who you claim to be, I have 4 inquiries. How did the first brother contact you? Great question.
Was it a letter?
I don't remember them saying there was a first necessarily. Do these go in time? Oh. Okay, so I guess let's see here. This was driving. So driving would have happened after we got to our car. Because the first brother is in, like, riding in the dirt. Yeah. Is that so? How did the second brother contact you? Now see, that's a great question. The second one might have been... If we look at our notes here, there was needing to get gas, and then there was the radio. I'm gonna say radio came next. I see. How did the third brother? And then telephone. Is that so? How did the fourth brother contact you? Aren't you the fourth brother? Great question. Great question. Hmm. Uh. Oh, wait, hold on. We skipped the television one from when we were at home.
So you're gonna have to
Okay.
go back.
Hold on. Yeah, no, I messed up. Hold on. The first brother was through the television. The second brother was through the writing in the dirt. Okay. The third, I think, was radio. Because I think gas was last. Radio. And the fourth was telephone. There we go. Yes. Okay. Sister, you are the nonsensical Mueller. That's what we're gonna say that is, yeah. As foretold, I have the final message for your future self. In the future, I am made of paper. My hand holds a rose. There is a red rune. This is the ancient rune of E. I already knew this, actually. I'm so sorry to disappoint you, but that was... We actually already figured that out. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You thought you were telling me new information. I deduced that. I've already deduced it. That seemed pretty obvious. Look. Look. We already knew that was E because we knew the other ones. It had to be E. That was the only thing left. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you this. This is the ancient rune E. Sister. Oh, you're saying the same thing. Well. Sure, but knowing that that's the E doesn't really help me. Like, you know, don't get me wrong. That's cool and all. But that didn't, like, actually give me new information. Oh, did that give me more truth, though? Probably. Okay, book. Hmm. Hmm. Panther! GG 3 stream streak. How you doing this evening? Okay, 1938 memory is the folding, like, flip them over, but I don't think that has anything to do with, like, 1938 sign. Yeah, small appears big, yeah. So, I don't understand. Some of these just seem really obvious, and other ones seem really abstract, and But I don't know where to put them. I guess it doesn't really matter how obvious they do or don't seem, because I don't know what to do with them. Like, I don't feel like I have an input for them. Let's go. We'll make calls. Let's make some calls. Like, have we called 1963 again since opening that tour? 1963. Pronto, Signorina. Do you have sweet music for my ears? Inform about the magic show. Brilliant! I knew you'd believe in magic too. Ask about the magician. Ask if he is the magician. Aha, interesting thought about that. I guess that you could say he is, but isn't he more like you than me? Was there anything else? As for cuts. Even a bad letter will end up somewhere. Was that all? No. Now that we're awake, can we call ourselves? 2014. How may I help you? Hello? Please stop calling. No. Like, can we call every room? I don't know if there's a point to it. But... Yeah, Joe speaking. Lil L, wow. I heard rumors, spooky rumors. They said you were lost in Indonesia. Ah, whatever, Al. People talk too much. Listen, before you go, know there's always a place for your weird ideas with us. See you on the flip side, Al. Hmm. Okay, well, that's a problem. There's literally nothing in our... There's nothing in, like, our quest log to do. We've done all of the things in the quest log. Wait. Oh, we have not logged into supercomputer. But I don't think we know everything for that. I guess we could try. I do think maybe we could buy the remaining things. While we're at the phone, I guess. I think we have most of the money, so we could probably buy the remaining things safely. What was the phone number to that? Photographic memory. Let's grab this again. There we go. Eddie, hello. It's Laser and all right. I discovered that I was just missing a key. We've Minotard. We've done so many things. I assume you're on break. I hope your blueprinting is going well. I'm actually kind of like stuck. My what is it? Mental notes. My quest log literally only has one thing not done in it right now, and that one thing is log into the supercomputer. But there's only, like, I still don't actually know... I'm pretty sure I don't know all the information to logging into the supercomputer yet. I did realize, by the way, I didn't need process of elimination. I just forgot that we needed to go back to this, and then he was just going to give me the last one. I did go do that a minute ago. But yeah, so probably I'm gonna order the last two games, and then after I order the last two games, I'll probably go over to the supercomputer and mess with it again. Cause like, that's the only thing left in the quest log. So I'm like, I don't know what to do. But I didn't think we had all the information for it. But we'll go mess with it. Maybe that is it. I didn't mean to open this. I meant to do this. So we want 5, 3, 9 is over there. 9. 1, 0, 8. So I seem to remember we needed a username and then something and a password. And the problem is the only thing that I know of that we have is the username. I don't know what we're supposed to know is the password kind of thing, so I don't know. I'll go look at it again. Like maybe I'll realize I actually do have information. I just don't know what information I'm supposed to like. It doesn't feel like there's been anything that said, "Oh, this is going to be the password." All right. You. 10 American dollars. Perfect. Enjoy your game. Anything else? Year walk returns. Oh, very embarrassing. Oh, no. Anything else? Splat 2. Understood. Alright, Eddie, good luck. Good luck with the rest of your blueprints. If anyone wants to watch some blueprints, Eddie is currently live right now, streaming some post-credits blueprints, I believe. You should go follow Eddie. If you don't follow Eddie, Eddie stuff is great. Imagine if I were a computer and I hated Hollow Knight. Oh, this is very cute. Oh, goodness, that's so adorable. Alright. And then you. Nope. You. Split 2. Interesting. Interesting. Super Gamer of the Month, Chivo. We're the Gamer of the Month. No big deal, no big deal. Alright. Let's open up our Game Boy. Let's install us a game. Right. And now let's install us another game. Split 2. Oh. What? I don't understand. What am I doing? Huh. I don't understand what the point of this is. Oh. Oh. I see. I see. I see. Okay. What's the bomb for? No possible splits! Okay. I'm not quite sure the best way to play it, but that's okay. Alright. Avoid falling. Oh. Alright. Uh-oh. 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 Game. Bring us back to land! Bring us back to land! Wait. Wait. Hold on. Yes. Land! Land is ours once more! Bonuses? Yes. Uh-oh. Nope. Oh, okay. I want points! Points? 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 My one dude over there hasn't really been in land in a long time. That's okay though. You know, we only really need one dude to be on land, right? You know, we did pretty good. Can't even be mad. Alright. Go us. Alright. Let's go ahead and leave that. Okay. I think down we go. Me. Alright. Let's down into the depths. I guess we should save, right? Alright. Okay. Username. Let's look at this. Okay. So it's gonna be username and then password and then memory sequence. Username is Lorelei. So L is okay. L is like a weird funky super W. Okay, that one. That actually the first one is the L. Right? Yeah. Okay. And then O. O is it's kind of like a P. And then 2 long lines. I think that's it. P, 2 long lines. Yep. Okay. R. R. R is kind of like a weird bull symbol. This one. And then E. 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 Okay. E is. I don't know how to describe that. Two spikes, kind of like two spiky things. Oh, is this one it? Hold on. 2 spikes up. And then, yeah, I think that's it. Okay, lower. And then another L. Okay. And then another E. E, I don't remember what E was. E. E. Oh, E was the one we just said a second ago. This one. Yeah. And then I. Okay, I. Oh, I's got like a big square. It's got 4 spikes at the top. And it's got like a big square opening. This one. Yeah, looks like it. Alright. Lorelei. And now, this is supposed to be the password. My issue here is I don't know why one of these would be the password. Right? Unless the password is just 1963. I think... Hold on, let me go over to those. Could we maybe make that symbol out of what... Now see, these I don't think we have. Or, hold on. Weird 4 thing. Are these all... If it's 3 characters... Hold on. Actually, we might have this. So a thing that looks like a 4. These look like 4... Okay, wait. That's the wrong side. We would want one that looks like this one, but different. Where am I just not seeing it? Hold on. We have like every other permutation of a 4. Except for the one that I would want. That's very suspicious. Well, I don't think the other 2 symbols for what I'm looking at would be there either, because the second symbol is kind of like a number 1, and I don't see that on here. And the third symbol just looks like a random shape. So I don't see any of these. So what is this going for? Bjorto! Hi, Bjorto. How are you doing? My concern is that the game wasn't actually giving me the symbols literally, in that what it was actually doing is wanting me to draw the symbol out on the ground. Which is kind of annoying. Only because, like, it's really obscured. See, 1/8 of vampire survivors. That's true. That's true. There is the vampire survivors bonus content in the corner. Hmm. I guess the symbol looks kind of like a 1, just happens to also be like the 4 symbol that I'm looking for. But again, it's like facing the other way. Oh, actually, I do see that. This is the one that looks like a 1. So I just don't see that my 4. Hmm. Hmm. And again, I also don't see the other symbol that I have. Alright, well let's... Puzzling's going alright. I thought I might have a thing, but I think I need to go reassess something, but I'm just thinking. You know, we're doing a puzzle thing. A little puzzle thing. It looks kind of like a J. You look like a J. Is there a J that's pointing the other way? There it is. There's still not one that has a square shape in it, which, you know, completely rules out the other symbol I have. Seeing this, I just don't understand at all. Like, 1847. Like, these are the 3, like, death years. And then the other things... Like, the other things are, like, the notable years, but... I don't see what the death years... I don't see how 1847 would be related to any of these. Like, I guess I'm just really confused about this. Login failed. Yeah. So let's go see. I have like a mild idea. Yeah, it is a big ominous computer. Okay, so we need to go to floor 1. Let's drink some coffee. We can pet that cat. We can get some cat pet. Alright. Now that we've consumed coffee, let's run this way, run this way. Run, 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 run. We'll pass it. Run, 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 run. Okay. We need to get, like, to the exact opposite side of the maze. This is where it just came from. So we need, like, sharp turn. What? What? I love this really stiff run that we're doing in the maze. Like, it's just the walking animation, but much faster. Okay, this should be fine. Alright. From here. No, not here. Here? Nope. Hold on. Nope. Can we turn? Hold on. This way? No. Wait, can I not take this path? Okay, hold on. My issue might have been that I can't take the path I thought I could take. We might need to go back a little bit. And then go this way. And then go this way. So forward. This way. This way. This way. This way. Okay, hold on. Okay, yeah, this way. The power of coffee compels you. Keep coffee running. Don't run out of espresso. Run like your life depends on it. Not because it does. It's like, I think time's kind of like frozen for us right now, more or less. You know, except for the whole like needing to pee sometimes thing, for whatever reason. Ooh, this might be the loop. If this is a loop, then yeah, this is the loop. Okay. We missed a turn. We missed a turn. Hold on. Back. Nope. 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 Yes. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. So we don't want to turn. I'm pretty sure we want to go this way. And then this way. And then left. No, not left. And now left. No, our coffee ran out. Oh, this is terrible. We walk so slow. Okay, let's go ahead and make this our checkpoint. Even time magic is subordinate to the bladder. It's true. Game, I would love if you did not punish me for pressing the A button. Alright. Through the door. Blah. Alright. Now, let's go back downstairs. And now let's go back in here. Alright. So, last time we were here, I took these symbols literally. Like, and I had a suspicion that maybe I wasn't supposed to take them literally because the floor matches. But I kind of was hoping we wouldn't have to do extra work. But I think we have to do extra work. So, how do I want to do this? Let us... let's make a grid. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Let's take this grid. Okay? Let's make a... You know, we can actually do this. Hold on. We can do this as a literal pixel grid. So this grid right here is... you know, I meant to make it 3 by 3 and I made it 9 by 9. Hold on. There. There we go. This little baby grid. There we go. Look at this grid. Perfect. Love this grid. Thieves that are bad at metaphor. You who takes things literally. Yeah. Alright. So this is our grid. Let's actually make it like gray and black. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. Perfect. What a beautiful grid, you might say. You might say, wow, love that grid. Love that grid, though. So, first symbol. We're going to create some layers here. Second symbol. You can't see the layers, but trust me when I say I'm creating layers. Third symbol. All right. We got some layers. So the first symbol, we're gonna come back here. So, bottom left corner, red. So we're gonna put red. Oh god, no, we need. There we go. That's nice. Okay. And then center red. Okay. Boom. Okay. You. White. Okay. Alright. Now above that, white. Oh. I just realized I did not make the right thing, so I wanted this. You red. You white. Okay. White, white. There we go. Center red. Okay. That part white. Okay. That part red. That part red. And then this part red. Honestly, we should have known the rest were red because there's only 3 white squares. So like we could have kind of done, you know, could have kind of figured that out. This is like an airport building. Yeah, you mean like... What do you mean it's like an airport building? Part of me is like because a lot of airports have like the random like art displays. Okay. So this is gonna be first symbol. Boom. Now this is second. This is third. This is second. Alright, so we're gonna do the same thing. So the corner is white. Okay. Red. Okay. Red. And then above that, red. Center, white. Okay. That white. Well, then the rest have to be red. Because again, only three white spots there. Red, red, red. Okay. Aren't airport buildings painted that red and white checkerboard? Maybe. That could be. I feel like that's more of something you would know. Since that sounds like a safety thing. I don't know. I could believe it though. Alright. Third symbol. Okay, back to the bottom here. We're gonna hide our second symbol. Oh no. Frick. I accidentally didn't draw the second symbol in the second symbol layer, and instead I drew the second symbol in the original layer. That's okay. That's fine. We can just go put that back, and then in the background layer we'll just take our two colors again. Just boop 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 boop. And we'll go over to our layer for this, and we set our colors again. Okay, everything's fine. Okay, bottom left, white. Okay. Bottom center, red. Bottom right, white. Above one, red. Left one, red. Left one, red. Up one, red. Right one, white.
And then red.
Right one, red. Alright, and this is our third symbol. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna blow this up. Let's make it... What's a good size it'll show up? Like, how big are images? How big are images normally? You know? 300 by 300 sounds small. Maybe like 900 by 900. Right? That seems good. Oh! Okay, that's very funny. I didn't have it set to, whatchamacallit, nearest neighbor. So, it did not scale that correctly. Let's, make sure that's set to nearest neighbor. Okay? Alright. Anyway. There we go. What a good looking symbol. Alright. So, first symbol. Let's go. You've invented modern graphic design. Okay. So, what are the symbols for? Oh, we copied the wrong thing. Oh, great question. Great question. The symbols, I think, and I could be wrong. Oh god, hold on, one moment. I'm just ruining everything. 1 second. Okay. The symbols are hopefully what we're supposed to be plugging into our computer. I don't definitively know this, but it seems like it could be correct. We're gonna try it. Third symbol. Alright, let's... Go rename these. Redux. Okay. Name. Alright, boom. So then, these became those. You connect Y. There you go. You go to there. Alright. We should really... Let's see. I would like to, like, convert this. While we have this open, let's maybe, like, remake these in a way that's easier to read so that I can, like, not need to, like, struggle to check which one is which. So... we could probably... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... I'm trying to think of how to best, like, redraw those. Okay, like... Oh, this is way bigger than I thought it was. Hold on. The Grand Conspiracy. It's true. It's true. Alright. Oh, you know what? Here, let me... Nope, that's not what I meant to do. You. Alright. Got that. Now, let's go over here. This here for a moment. I can minimize this. Then... Alright. A man came to me in a television inside of a video game that I purchased using an American dollar I found in this mansion, and then told me what the letter O is. Yeah. This game's pretty great. I gotta say, this game, honestly, has done this kind of puzzle idea. I feel like the best since, like, it's hard to say since something. So, this game reminds me of Obra Dinn in a way where, like, this game does something that's maybe not unique inherently, but it does it in such a grand way that it feels very unique. Like, it's... like, Obra Dinn isn't inherently a unique experience, except that it does everything in such a big way that it is. Like, and I think it's one of the things that makes games like this, like hard. It would be hard to have another game exactly like this, right? I do think there could be games like Obra Dinn that come up. But, like, actually there is supposed to be... Oat, I don't think you've been, around when it's come up. But apparently someone else did make a game that's supposed to be kind of like Obra Dinn. Spock Talk has talked about it a few times. There's a free version and a version on Steam. Like I guess it was originally made for, like, a game jam. So you can play it for free. But then they, like, the free version's, like, obviously very game jammy, so they kind of, like, went and remade it, and it's on Steam. I haven't wishlisted. I'll have to go double check and then post it. But, yeah, it's supposed to be the same idea of, like, kind of solve things based on scenes or something. I don't know. I didn't look too much into it because I didn't want, spoilers, and eventually I was going to play it. Anyway. Alright, how big was I going to make this canvas? 9 by... This is weird, because these, like... I could could technically do it any number of ways. 9 by 5, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 9 by 7. Let's see. Yes, Bjorto, I agree. You do need to do more puzzles. The itch. The itch. I know what you mean. Here, you know what? Here, I'm gonna go get the name of that game really quick. It's gonna bother me if I don't go get it. So 1 second. Let's go get the name of that game. You ever look through your wish list and are just like confused because you don't remember like a bunch of games you wish listed at some point? Oh my gosh, I forgot about Mop Skater. I was gonna get Mop Skater. Oh. Yeah, Mop Skater looked pretty good. Oh, I think I might have found it. Hold on. Hold on. Holding. 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 Yeah, I think this is it. I believe this is it. Yeah. So what I was told by Paper Spock, which Paper Spock is very good at game recommendations. For the record, Paper Spock is like was like super into Mosalina when it first released. But anyway, I'm forgetting I'm in a conversation. Getting it. That's okay. Yeah. Spock is also the one that recommended 12 crosswords to everyone. Like Spock is really good. I've said this a ton of times. I've said, the thing you should know about like a game critic or someone that recommends games or anything is know like your taste versus their taste, like because like that doesn't always line up. Spock loves the kinds of games that I love. Spock only plays like one game in Archie, and that's Outer Wilds, because Outer Wilds is like, Spock's all-time favorite thing, and he just wants more reason to play it. Generally speaking, I think that if Spock's going to recommend a game that's like a puzzle game, it's probably going to be a very good puzzle game. I've never seen him not recommend something that was like to be clear, he might recommend something like low-key, like, hey, this is a good game. But like if he like goes out and says this is a good game kind of thing, then I will usually assume it's very good. So yeah, Root Trees, I believe Spock recommended, saying it was like the closest thing he'd played to Obra Dinn. You can play it for free technically. The game itself is not like drastically changed. The game was originally on itch as part of a game jam. The UI is what's like Like, the puzzles are the same. The Game Jam game was just the, like, basic puzzles with a really simplistic interface for it. And then, they decided to release it as a proper game and, like, put it into, like, a game engine kind of thing. Like, it would be kind of like if The Witness released originally as just the puzzles, and then they decided to sell The Witness as, like, the whole world, and it wasn't just the 2D puzzles. That kind of difference, like. So, I was originally trying to decide, I was like, I could just play this as the free game. But then I thought about it more, and I was like, honestly, I think it would be fun to stream the game and, like, play the, like, proper, like, the remastered or remade version. Yeah. Yeah, very good. Oh, I still need to play Case of the Golden Idol. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I just started looking at my Steam wish list again. There's so many games on it that I eventually do want to play that look very good. I wonder if that point and click game that's like all hand drawn, that Ratleg was a big fan of, that was getting remade. I wonder if that fully released yet. Because that's another one I was wanting to play when it came out. Also, Chroma Zero released at one point, and that's another one that I would like to go, like, back and play. That was something I played during one of the demothons. And a Scapegoat 2 came out. Okay. I gotta stop scrolling through my wish list.
So close to finishing this.
Maybe. Oh no, I just scrolled down to my wish list and saw Earthblade. R.I.P. Earthblade.
Oh, it got...
Yeah, Earthblade was the like, action adventure game that the Celeste team was making. And then they decided to, there was some reasoning given, but basically they stopped working on it. And I'm, like, super bummed about it, because I was very excited about it. A lot of people were very skeptical of it, but I was really, really excited for it. I like the original Golden Idol, but I didn't love it, so I didn't play the sequel. Plus, it has more mixed reviews and a DLC model I didn't love. But then watching Rat play it, I wish I had. Yeah, I know I did mention this at one point, but when I learned about how the DLC is happening with the second one, I did think that I might wait for, like, I might wait for a bunch of it to come out. So then do the first one at some point, and then maybe go right into the second or something. But, like do a lot of the second in a row. I am curious about what you didn't like about the DLC model. My understanding was that the DLC model was just kind of like, if there was more parts of it you could kind of opt into, like individual cases of DLC, which personally I think is a very, like, fun way to do. I think we talked about this, actually. I feel like this conversation happened before. That, yeah, Season Pass paying for the promise of a DLC. But yeah, I do understand not liking that idea. I guess it's something you have to put trust in someone for. Alright, so we want boop, boop, and then boop, boop, and then boop, and then boop, boop, and then boop, boop, and then boop, boop. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Art. That's what we in the business call art. you might be thinking, that's not art. But trust me, we in the business.
We know art.
And this, that's some high class art. That is art. Art. Boom. Art. See, now we framed it. And once it's framed, it's art. Also, I'm going to unframe it because I just realized I could add the frame at the end and not confuse myself. Alright. This is... boop. E. Boop. Okay. Art. Alright, next one. Boop. 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 Alright. Now this art right here. We got some mad arting to do. So we're gonna like try like that. Does that look center? I guess we can count. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We'll say it goes there. That's fine. And then we do this, and we do this, and we do this, and we do this. Art! We've done it again. We've done art. Wow. Love this art. This is a good art. Art. Oh, wow. Look at that A. Oh. Wait, hold on. Is that an O? I just realized that's probably an O. I thought that you went and got the fancy A for art. But I realize now it's probably not fancy A. It's probably an O. But I keep my font turned down. Like, I keep text a bit really small. Alright. Let's go get... Oh my god, it's already 9:40! I was gonna finish Lorelei tonight, but I might not finish Lorelei tonight because I don't want to accidentally stay up too late. This is awkward. This is awkward. Because we're definitely at, like, pretty end game Lorelei. I gotta take my meds real quick. 1 second. But that's $18 for 1 extant DLC and the promise of 3 more. Individually, the first DLC is $6, not bad. Get 1 for free. Don't let me drag it. So, I think the issue is, like, the problem, I guess, is what do you consider the company? When, like, a AAA studio does, like, a pass, it's kind of... The problem is, like, a lot of AAA studios kind of are hit or miss. And, you know what? You could even say... So, like, Teardown had a kind of bad one. Like, the problem is... the, like, studio that made Teardown got slightly bought. And they already, like, Teardown already was gonna do this stuff, and then the studio that bought them had another team decide to, like, make stuff, like Saber or whatever. And Saber's DLC was definitely, like, well, the first one was pretty bad. The first one was pretty bad. The second one, I think, was a lot better. Well, okay, yeah. Like, if we're talking about the past DLC. Because the first past DLC was, the old one. Like, the old Western one. And it was very underwhelming. Considering the fact that the actual first quote-unquote DLC that Teardown had was free and, comes with the game, and is like a massive story mission. Like, it's just like, I feel like Saber should have compared what they made to that. And while they did make like a really unique like experience, it was so much smaller and like it just felt not finished. Like, what I kind of think might okay, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of somebody who does their first project of something, like if you learn Blender or something and you do your first project with it, and you feel really proud of what you did, but like in the reality is you put a lot of effort because you were learning it. So like what you made maybe isn't like actually all that impressive, but it was a lot of time investment for you because you were learning what to do and stuff. And then once you learn what to do, you can then do something a lot better and a lot like less effort because you know what you're doing. It feels like that. It feels like Saber made a DLC for Teardown that probably felt like a lot of stuff to them because it was their first, like they were working with it. But the reality is it was so much more underwhelming compared to the content the original team made as of the actual first DLC, because the original team had already built the whole game and done so much. Like, they knew what they were doing. So, I don't know. The second DLC with the pass, I think, was a lot better. I think, what's it called? Folk Race? I think Folk Race is a lot better. Is it perfect? No. But I think it's a lot better. I still need to go finish Folk Race at some point. I played it when it first came out, and it did have, like... It did have a very unfortunate bug when it first came out, where, like, if you changed colors that you were allowed to change, it bricked the DLC partially. And then they hotfixed it, like, a week later. Like, it took them a little bit. So basically, I couldn't actually progress in it because I couldn't do... It was like the tractor level. It was like a level where you play as a tractor or something. But, the problem is when you went to do that level, if you changed color of your tractor, everything broke. But then the game tried to remember that, and it just wouldn't let you pick that level again. But if you couldn't play that level, you couldn't do any levels that came after it. So, yeah, it did get fixed, but, I hadn't been back to play it, doing other stuff. Needed more than 3 tracks. Yeah. I'm at least glad they did more with the tracks that, like I think they made better use of the tracks a little bit than, like, just, like, one and done. But yeah, it definitely need more. I guess what I'm thinking is in the Western one, they didn't even use, like, the levels they made all that well. Like, there were so few levels in it. And then those levels, they had very few. So then, like, Folk Race, at least they used their stuff more. Hello again, Eddie. Eddie, we did try the computer. We failed the computer. But I think I understand why I failed. So, I had this suspicion when I first came down here. That I was gonna need to retranslate these, and when I went to the computer, I was like, okay, yeah, obviously, because, like, this symbol, like, is physically impossible on the computer. So, we translated this to these symbols, so we're gonna go try that again in a moment. But I really wanted to draw my other symbols, so we're drawing symbols. And we're talking about, season passes. Eddie, I don't know if you have enough time before you have to go back, but what are your thoughts on when small studios do, like, a DLC season pass? Like, I was saying, usually I'm actually okay with, like, small studios doing it. Like, alright, like, we'll bring you more DLC down the road. But But then we're talking about like a game that I love a lot. Teardown did one, and it ended up being a little sour because like a new dev team basically came in and made some of the DLC, and their work was pretty low quality compared to like the actual main team's work. Stalling. I would never stall. I just, I go at dwarf pace. Dwarf pace isn't fast. I don't speedrun. I have no intention of speedrunning. I technically have one of the leading records in Ladybug Quest for the final level, though. If you ever go look at the Ladybug Quest high scores, my final level score is top notch. It may or may not be because I accidentally modified my game and jumped to the very end of it, but we don't talk about that. I did try and message the devs to let them know that I did that. I sent the devs a message saying, hey, you might want to fix the leaderboards. It's, there's a kind of issue. And I currently have the #1 place on the final level, which, I do not deserve. I do not deserve that place. Please fix that. They never messaged me back, though. That's okay. Alright. Enjoy, Eddie. Good luck with your blueprints. Yeah. I don't know. I guess the whole... I think a season pass from a large studio, not really necessary. I think a season pass with a small studio, I'm willing to go with it, and I don't think it's an issue. Because I'm willing to put some faith into a small studio if the small studio already delivered something I like a lot. I think that Teardown is more of the, like, I don't think Teardown is, like, the example. I think it's more of the, what's it called? The exception, I guess? Teardown. Like, Teardown just had a weird situation. like, the original devs weren't planning on like, the other company doing that, so... Oh my god, the Teardown music did start. Amazing. I kind of want to play Teardown again, though. I've been thinking about that a bit. Like, I know I was just saying I don't speedrun things, and I don't think I would speedrun Teardown, but, like, it's been long enough that I think I could just, like, replay all the missions in Teardown, right? Like, I don't remember how to do them. I don't even properly remember, like, how to do a lot of stuff in Teardown. Also, there's the multiplayer stuff now. Bjorto, we should do multiplayer Teardown. We should, find a reason to do multiplayer Teardown. We get to make characters, too. Wait, when you played Folk Race, wasn't was the character creator thing out yet, or not yet? I remember that, like, update happening right around the time that you ended up playing it. Because I still haven't played Teardown with, like, a physical human body. I've only played Teardown as, like, an omniscient being. Yeah, we can experience corporeality. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. We're good. I was worried I couldn't actually draw this correctly. I don't know really how the multiplayer works other than it exists. Like, I don't know if you can, like, do the main game campaign just with multiple people. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I know nothing about it. But I think it'd be fun. I bet Minish would join. We could have a little teardown crew. That'd be nice. What letter are you? Oh. Alright, this one is like that, and that, and then kind of halfway up, and then like that, and then like that. This goes up, and this goes up, and this goes up. Boom! Alright. Draw our symbols. Let's go ahead. This. Right. Oh, no, that, that's annoying. Gonna merge some things, but if I merge my layers, it renames them. I don't want to rename. Oh my gosh, crate a car with someone in it. Big Crane has 2 seats, that's true. Oh my gosh. Someone can drive Big Crane while somebody else cranes Big Crane. That'd be good. Alright, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm merging some layers. The symbols themselves technically had transparent backgrounds, but I want them to have the white background for this, so I'm merging them with white backgrounds. You just can't see my layers, so you don't see that I'm doing it. But trust me, that's what I'm doing. That would be a weird thing to make up. Alright, there we go. Everything merged. What an odd lie to tell chat, that's true. Throwing things to each other with bungees? Oh, that would be good. That would be very good. Ah! Hold on. I just realized I forgot to resize this all. Why is this not spaced right? Alright, there we go. Alright. So we can go try this. I still don't know what the third part is supposed to be. So, like... we'll go see. We'll go see what happens when I do this, though. Also, hello, my Otis John. How you doing today? How you doing today? Wait, is there not... Hold on. There we go. I was like, I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be over here. Mermaid Labs, thank you for reminding me to hydrate. I do have some delicious key lime pie water with me. I am consuming key lime pie water. It's one of those having lunch at 10 p.m. days. Oh no. I don't know if that means it's been a very busy day, or if that means, like, it's just been a
weird one.
like a, like, zone out, like, focus through the day, or just not notice, like, that could mean a lot of things. It really depends on the person. To put it off, yeah. Alright. So, let me look at my notes here. Okay. I got my notes in the corner. So we want you. And then you. And then you. And then where's the other one? You. And then you again. And then you again. And then you. Okay. Why must we eat every day? That's a good question. Good question. Alright. So we want J. Okay. And then we want this but different. Where is this but different?
Bottom row? Maybe? I'm not sure.
Wait. This one.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And then we want Y. Okay. So now here's again my problem. My problem is none of this makes sense to me. Sure. You know what? Will that do anything? Login failed? Wait. Shouldn't the login have worked, though? Oh, no. Uh-oh. If the login failed, I'm actually confused. Because I thought the first two were the login, and then the third one was something else. Input username, input password, and then a memory sequence. Yeah. Working on career planning. Yeah, alright, Mermaid, that is actually what the whole thing's like. I have been wanting to look into switching to a desk job for a few years now. More seriously for like the last 2 years. But, my current like job is always going to be very stable for me, and like there's very, very little risk in it. Like, I'm basically one of the most experienced people in like the place that I work in, and in like a very large region of people. So like basically I'm very secure where I am, which, you know, is great and all, except that my job is just very taxing. So I want to move to something that's less physically taxing, but I really don't want to play around with my financial situation right now. Left the entertainment industry for animals. Well, that sounds good. I mean, that sounds like a good move. Let's just look at this again. So, this seems like it should be correct. You. Followed by you. Followed by you. Followed by this one. Like a W, and then, yeah, that seemed right. And then we go back to the first one. And then we go back to the one we were just at. And we go over to this one. Like, that part seems like it's probably right. And then we have the stuff I translated. Which we translate... Did I input the wrong J? This is the correct J. J. And then thingy. And thingy. What do you do? I work in pharmacy. I'm a pharmacy technician. And I've just been doing it for a very long time. A big thing is, like, a pharmacy technician is just learning how to properly do, like, a lot of billing. A lot of billing gets to be, like, complicated. Complicated feels like a weird word, but like knowing how to resolve billing issues is a thing that is basically can be complicated and can be very, very slow if you don't know what you're doing. Like, it can, a person that doesn't know what they're doing to resolve billing issues can take a very long time to resolve them, if they resolve them at all. Like, it's a whole thing. I'm confused about this one because this one just doesn't feel like it's... I guess, I don't know if it's counting this as the login. The thing is, I didn't consider this part of the login. I thought this was going to be changing something. But now I'm wondering if this is part of the login. Oh, it's time to vote in Colette poll. Let's see. Colette is potentially going to play the Stanley Parable, or Little Kitty Big City, or Stray Gods, or Slay the Spire, or Vintage Story. I gotta vote Slay the Spire. That would be... I don't know if Colette's played Slay the Spire yet. So I think... I have a suspicion that I know what this is going for. Let me... see something. I... Alright. So, what I think I'm going to do, I think I'm going to wrap up. I think we're going to save and quit. We'll come back and finish this. There's going to be, I suspect, one more Lorelei stream. I don't think two more. I think I understand what this is now. But I'm not going to try and solve them all right now. So... I thought that I was going to be given some sort of way to solve those things. I thought they were going to be applied somewhere. But I just realized those are supposed to be what this final thing is. So... Alright. I think we're going to go over to a Colette. What's the winner? Slay the Spire? Yeah. Let's go over... Boom. Confirm. Yeah, because I gotta get ready for bed. What happened? Oh, I'm gonna do one more Lorelei stream. I think I realized what I need to do, but what I need to do is go do like I think I understand what the visions were. Like I wasn't understanding, and I misunderstood what the third panel was, but I think I get it. But it's gonna be problem solving, and I'd rather do like a short little Lorelei stream to do the last little bit. And then I guess if we solve it really quickly, maybe I'll try and get the remaining like dollar bills or anything.
Buy all those
Yeah.
things that Oak bought.
Oh, that's true. I gotta go buy other things. So yeah. Anyway. So maybe tomorrow after work will be the final Lorelei. We'll see. The remaining of it, I think the last thing will be quick though. It's gonna be like we need to solve a little bit more puzzle. A little tiny bit more puzzle. Alright. Anyway. Yeah, we're gonna go over to Colette. Colette, is about to start Slay the Spire, I think for the first time. I don't know if Colette's done Slay the Spire yet. But yeah, depending on how I feel after work tomorrow, we may do our final Lorelei tomorrow. If I'm really tired, it'll be the day after tomorrow. And then we'll be entering me having a bunch of days off, so I'll probably be streaming a lot of stuff in the upcoming weeks. Yeah, it'll be good. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good evening.